Hey, so we just came out of the Break Your News session here at ITC Vegas, which was curated by Caliber Corporate Advisors. And we heard from 4 companies dropping exclusive announcements live from the stage. It was a packed room with lots of energy. And let me tell you what the key takeaways were and what you should watch. First, we heard from IntellectAI. They've already had a strong footing with their distribution and underwriting ecosystems. But today they broke news that they're now adding claims and billing modules connected to their underwriting workbench. These aren't bolt-ons, these are architected to work in concert. In fact, they say that without their integral AI, over 70% of that functionality would just vanish. So that just gives you a sense of how tightly integrated AI is into their architecture. And in addition to their claims and billing capabilities that you would expect, the integrated value shows up in multiple ways. Imagine underwriters able to see claims causation and exposure shifts and billing anomalies in real time before renewal decisions. That's a shift from reactive claims visibility to proactive underwriting feedback. Next up, we had MGT Insurance. MGT is positioning itself as a vertically integrated AI-native insurer for small commercial P&C business. Their promise is to reduce what is often a weeks-long quoting process to a matter of minutes within even just 2 minutes. Their promise is to reduce what is often a weeks-long quoting process to just a matter of minutes or even 2 minutes in their demonstration. They announced a $21.6 million Series B round, which was oversubscribed. The plan is to deepen AI, accelerate development, and expand coverage to both admitted and non-admitted in small commercial risks. Their pitch is that legacy infrastructure and silos are the real bottleneck in insurance innovation and not the lack of data or ideas. MGT is betting that tightly combining technology plus underwriting plus service is how you break free. Next, we heard from Near Space Labs. Near Space Labs is using high-altitude aerial vehicles to capture imagery at stratospheric levels and aiming to deliver consistently fresh, high-resolution data across metro, suburban, and rural zones alike. The use case is that risk modeling is only as good as the data. If your imagery or ground truth is stale, then your underwriting suffers. So they want to push equitable access to update imagery everywhere, especially in places that are often overlooked. Near Space Labs announced 3 key moves: a new funding round to fuel growth, plans to expand their aerial imagery coverage across more of the US, and a new client partnership with Verisk, proof that their high-resolution imagery is already making its way into live underwriting workflows. And finally, WTW's Radar platform got a significant upgrade with its release of Radar 5. It's not just faster, it's cloud accessible and adds a workbench for underwriters and enhances experience monitoring. One standout is that they've even layered on generative AI. And it helps you interpret model performance over time, identifying patterns, suggesting segments to watch, and flagging deviations. Also to note is that the system includes a deterministic core alongside of AI. The AI suggests, but the backbone remains transparent and auditable, a necessary balance when models affect real risk decisions. So if nothing else, this session was a clear indication of the aggressive growth and changes that we're seeing, and there's much more to come.